Hey everyone, it's Young Widow 26, and today we are talking about being crazy. Or am I crazy? Are you crazy? Well, I don't know. Hopefully, I have some things to make you feel a little bit better and just know that you're not alone in feeling with these things or experiencing them. I know that I mentioned in the first video about changing your sheets. Now, what that was about was you kind of may be experiencing some feelings about really preserving everything the way it was with your spouse still there, and you may not want to clean your husband's bathroom from shaving, or change any of that stuff. You may not want to change your sheets because he slept there. I know I didn't for a while, and I also I still have the last T-shirt that he wore. Um, you know, not that he was wearing when he died, but before he died, that last T-shirt that still smelled like him, and slept with that, and it no longer smells like him, obviously, but I still sleep with that. And some people create things to preserve, like the scent. Like people will put their spouse's clothes into like plastic bags and all these things to try to preserve that. Um, that is normal. It might sound crazy, but it's normal for us. This is a new normal, something to remember. Um, you know, Maybe feeling like they might come back. Some of that is just, um, you know, it takes a while to accept this stuff. And I know there is a book, and I think it's a play, and there are videos on YouTube that's called The Year of Magical Thinking. I will try to find a link to one of the videos and put it underneath this video so you can watch it. And basically, what it is about is a widow who, through the first year after losing her husband, goes through all those thoughts of, maybe if I do this, or thinking that you see them and it's someone else, and just all those things that you kind of experience, um, you know, including, signs you might think that, not saying that those aren't real because they totally could be, I don't know. But if you experience them, you're not crazy. Um, some other things maybe that you're experiencing is confusion, not being able to remember anything, not being able to make decisions, even the smallest decision. You may not want to leave your house, you may not want to even take a shower, maybe it's been several days. That is all normal. Eventually you can get to a place that is not good if it goes for a really long amount of time, and you're extremely isolated. There is a time and place, I think, to get professional help. I am not a professional. I am just a widow talking to other widows. Um, so hopefully you can recognize, if you need to get help, if you are, it's been many days and you're not seeing anyone, and if you're severely depressed, it is important to get help. Um, and hopefully you have friends and family around you that are looking out for you. And I know, though, that is not always the case. So if you need help, definitely there are outlets to find it. I will try to do something so that I can maybe provide some links of different ways to get help. But just basically looking up any counselor. There may be even like free counseling lines you can call. Definitely, if you feel suicidal or anything like that, there definitely are free 1-800 numbers that you should definitely call. Now, I know that there's also a controversy with widows when they talk to people saying, I don't care if I die. And I think that is very common. Now, it's very touchy subject because everyone is very concerned about, you know, you being suicidal, and people will look out for that. It's important to have people around that understand it. You don't want people to ignore signs of being suicidal, but at the same time, a lot of widows or widowers may feel just apathetic, basically. You're not going to hurt yourself, but it's almost just like a loss of fear of that. So it's like an almost, this, I know this is not going to sound good to people who are not in this situation, but if you think that, if I did die in a car wreck, today, oh well. Um, Not that you would intentionally do that, but it's not the same as like, you would never want that to happen, because you're just really enjoying your life and want to be with your family. So it definitely, that went away from me. I decided to go skydiving, and I really thought, I don't care. I'm not afraid. I'm just gonna go. And I was not afraid until we got to the door to jump out. And then I realized I had an epiphany. I do not want to die, and I am scared. It still is not the same as it was, but that definitely was a good thing for me to do. And I definitely, recommend that, to anyone if, you know, I don't know. I thought it was a good thing for me, anyways. So let's see, what else? Um, Bargaining, that's definitely one of the stages of grief, and you may find yourself trying to either do so well that it's almost like, I know people said like at a year they almost expected some kind of prize or something. Not necessarily that you're thinking consciously that you can do something to get them back, but it's almost like a subconscious thing of I do really well, if I grieve right, maybe, or if I just don't, if I'm really strong for them, they would want me to be strong and be successful, um, and that way I can get them back. There's a lot of things going on there. I remember that I thought if I could just see him, because I did not see my husband for a couple of days after he passed away, and that was all I could think about. And that I just would stare, looking out the window and the door, thinking that maybe he will show up, or someone would come and tell me it's not true. And I don't know. You think a lot of weird things. Like maybe he's in some special spy program, and I don't know. Weird things go through your mind. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I know other people have thought it. So you just, that's normal. So just wanted to tell you that. Um, and not being able to sleep, not wanting to eat, nothing tastes good. It's just really important that you do eat something though and stay hydrated. Again, fruit is such a great thing to have because it is hydrating as well. And I know like early on you're basically going to have like a million pastas and bread everywhere. Um, so fruit is always a good idea. And if you're a friend of someone that has lost someone, I always recommend, I would recommend always, I don't know what I'm talking about always, like I'm telling a million people this, but I would recommend fruit. That's a really good idea. And let's see, what else? Feeling just like a loss of purpose, what now? Okay, so what is my life? Why am I here? What am I doing? And that is okay. And to feel overwhelmed by that is also okay. And that's why a lot of people just, say, take it day by day. If you are able to just, take some time off work and deal with everything, that's great. I know some people unfortunately don't get that opportunity. And some people even feel that staying busy helps them, and again, everyone is different. So just some things there. So I hope this video has been helpful, and please like this video if it was helpful. Leave any comments below, suggestions, other videos you would like to see, any suggestions about how I'm doing the videos that you feel that might make them more enjoyable. And I will see you in the next video. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.